After in the previous video the concept of the universe according to the spiritual practice of the Balinese ancestors was discussed, now it is continued with the connection of humans as part of the small universe, namely the microcosm, with the universe as the macrocosm. In this connection it will explain the path or channel of connection through the concept of Catur Marga Yoga. The concept of Catur Marga Yoga in Bali is not merely a philosophical theory, but a practical guide to align the rhythm of our body with the rhythm of the universe. Let us examine how this natural energy works to purify the self through these four main paths. Point 1. Yoga, the energy bridge of Buana Alit and Buana Agung. Etymologically, yoga comes from the Sanskrit root word yuj, which means to connect, or to unite. In the context of Balinese society, this is the process of unification between Buana Alit, the human self microcosm, and Buana Agung, the universe macrocosm. When you practice yoga, whether through movement, breath, or awareness, you are opening the faucet of that connection. Natural energy, often called prana, flows into the body. This flow functions as a natural purifier that erodes negative residue or klesa that sticks due to thought, manasika, confusion, anger, and ego. Speech, vachika, lies or harsh words. Action, kaika, actions that harm other beings. Without this purification, the energy of our body becomes cloudy, which often manifests as stress, physical illness, or disharmony in life. Point 2. Catur Marga Yoga, 4 paths of energy purification. Etymologically, this term comes from the Sanskrit language, which is rich with philosophical meaning as follows. Catur means 4. This symbolizes the completeness of the cardinal directions or a stable foundation in life. Marga means path, route, or method. This refers to the methodology or route taken to achieve a goal. Yoga comes from the root word yuj, which means connecting, uniting, or controlling. In this context, yoga is the process of unification between individual energy Atman Buana Alit and universal energy Brahman Buana Agung. Thus Catur Marga Yoga is the 4 main paths or systematic spiritual methods for humans to reconnect themselves with God, Ida Sang Hyang Widi Wasa, and the universe. With its parts being Jnana Marga Yoga, Bhakti Marga Yoga, Karma Marga Yoga, Raja Marga Yoga. Point 3. Understanding the parts of Catur Marga Yoga. Jnana Marga Yoga, the light of knowledge. The journey begins with Jnana Marga, namely the path of knowledge. Here, natural energy flows through inner intelligence to understand 2 major systems: the system of the workings of nature macrocosm, and the system of the workings of the body microcosm. By studying how the universe operates, from the circulation of the sun to the law of cause and effect, humans realize that they are an inseparable part of the universe. This knowledge expands into the cells of the body, understanding how the body works as the vehicle of the soul. Without jnana, we step in darkness, but with knowledge, we have a map to direct the energy of the body correctly. Bhakti Marga Yoga, the pulse of compassion. After understanding the system through jnana, that energy is then refined through Bhakti Marga. This is the path of sincerity and gratitude rooted in deep love. Bhakti is not merely ritual, but sacred sacrifice and giving without expectation to all life. In this path, every breath is gratitude, and every love given to fellow beings is a form of devotion to the Creator. This bhakti energy softens the hardness of the heart and transforms every action into a sincere offering. Karma Marga Yoga, harmony in action. Karma Marga is the real implementation of the combination of jnana, knowledge, and bhakti, love. This is the path of action that focuses on the management of life that is directed and disciplined. The goal is 1. To harmonize human life with the surrounding nature. The main pillar of Karma Marga in Bali is the absence of expectation of results. A person acts not because of chasing reward or praise, but because they realize that the action is a sacred duty, swadharma. When we work without being bound by results, negative energy from ambition and disappointment will not be able to contaminate our soul. Raja Marga Yoga, the self-controller. As the peak of energy management, Raja Marga Yoga is a very systematic purification technique, which is divided into two main realms. Body practice, physical, maintaining the temple, or temple of the body to remain strong through three things: consuming Satwika food fresh, natural, and calming, exercising regularly, and giving the body the right to quality rest. The result is a healthy body. Inner practice, mental, spiritual, purifying inner energy through breath practice, pranayama, control of thoughts, and arrangement of feeling. With a calm inner state, humans are able to create happiness from within themselves. The result is a stable sense of happiness. Point 4. Catur Marga Yoga as one unity. The practice of Catur Marga Yoga is not a menu of choices where we can only take one and ignore the others. In Balinese wisdom, these four paths are a mandala of unity, a cycle of energy that must be practiced sequentially and simultaneously. If one link of the chain is broken, then the flow of energy purification will be blocked, and the goal of life will be difficult to reach. How the four weave one complete unity. Initial foundation, Jnana as the compass guide. Everything must begin with Jnana Marga. Without understanding how the system of nature works and how our body reacts to the universe, we are like a captain sailing without a map. This knowledge is the first light. It makes us realize that this body is alone from nature whose system must be maintained. However, knowledge alone often makes humans dry and arrogant, intellectual without heart. Generator of feeling, Bhakti is the sacred fuel. Therefore, Jnana must immediately be dissolved into Bhakti Marga. Knowledge about the system of nature is then filled with gratitude and love. Here, we do not only know about nature, but we love nature and fellow beings. Bhakti gives softness to sharp knowledge, transforming theory into sincerity, and making every breath a selfless devotion. Without Bhakti, knowledge will only become a tool to dominate, not to serve. Real manifestation, Karma as the vehicle of life. After having a map Jnana and the fuel of love Bhakti, only then do we move in Karma Marga. This is the real form of harmony. Our actions become directed because they are based on knowledge, and become noble because they are based on love. Here lies the heaviest test, working without expecting results. When we perform duties for the balance of nature, negative energy from greed will dissolve. Karma without Jnana and Bhakti is only useless busyness that exhausts the soul. Final completer, Raja Marga as the guardian of the temple of the self. As the closing as well as the protector of the entire process, Raja Marga comes to ensure that our vehicle, body and mind remains fit for the road. Through Satwika food intake, exercise, and rest, we maintain the physical body so it remains strong to carry out karma. Through breath and mind practice, we maintain that the feeling within Bhakti remains clear and not distorted by temporary emotions. Raja Marga is the maintenance system so that energy entering from nature remains pure within the body. These four paths are 1. Breath. We cannot achieve Jagadita, worldly welfare, if the body is sick, Raja Marga neglected, or work is chaotic, Karma Marga disordered. We also cannot achieve moksha, inner liberation, if the mind is dark, Jnana Marga absent, and the heart is full of hatred, Bhakti Marga dry. Only by practicing all four completely will the negative residues of thought, speech, and action truly be eroded away. The complete Balinese human is one who is intelligent in thinking, Jnana, sincere in loving, Bhakti, skillful in working, Karma, and disciplined in maintaining body and mind, Raja. That is the only path toward purity of energy that brings us to true happiness. We have fully discussed the concept of Catur Marga Yoga in this video. I hope it provides a deeper understanding of how our connection with the universe requires a holistic path to achieve the perfection of life. In the next video, I will discuss a daily practice guide that you can use as a discipline to navigate life through this Catur Marga Yoga concept. Please share this video so that this knowledge reaches more viewers and the world may be filled with harmonious energy. Don't forget to like and comment if there is anything you would like to discuss. I am Wayan Arjana, thank you for watching. See you in the next video on the practical life guide of Catur Marga Yoga. Sending energies of health, happiness, and prosperity to you now, Swaha.